Hello YouTube, X-Ray1911 here again. I'm just going to do a little bit on how I maintain or clean my gun. Well, my Glocks anyway. Hoppy's 9 solvent. That's what I use to clean mine. My secret formula. Well, not really. It's 3 parts Mobil 1 and 1 part Lucas oil stabilizer. The reason why I use the Lucas oil stabilizer is to keep the oil from getting too runny. It still flows, but not as much as it would be when it's just regular oil. Empty. First off, obviously break down your Glock like you're field stripping it. I go all the way down, usually in a detail strip, my Glocks anyway. That's what I'm going to show you here. Little rubber piece right there. My lighting is really bad. But striker. There's a rubber sleeve, plastic sleeve. Plastic sleeve is what you push down. Make sure you keep your thumb over there while you take off the back plate. Striker comes out. Tension pin for the extractor. Extractor comes out. Watch out for that spring right there. That's a total breakdown on the Glock slide. Totally detailed strip, minus the slide lock. I clean every part, obviously. Now I'm going to put them back together and show you where I lube them. Lube the Glocks parts. A little drop of oil here, where it contacts with the trigger bar. Another dab of lube right there, where the trigger bar contacts with the frame. And a little bit on this area, where it contacts with that part. Back in. Put the top pin in first after putting the locking block in. I lube the locking block right about there, and let the oil run down both sides of it. Push it in enough where it's even on both sides. It's about even. Now the reason why you put the top pin up first is because of this spring on the slide lock. And I put it back in this direction because of the 2 grooves on the pin. It won't go in if you're not lined up well with a slide lock. You got to move that back and forth till it slides in. Once it's in, don't push it in all the way. Put pressure on the slide lock back. And you hear a click when it hits a groove. Put the rear pin back in. Like I do with all the pins. Make sure it's about even on both sides. Now, I'll get to that then. Clean off the tip. Do not put any lube on the spring or the striker or the cup. Wipe it off. I clean this part out too. I do not lube this part at all, or this. I clean the heck out of the extractor. You'll notice the extractor has a groove right here. Make sure there's no carbon buildup. Take that off. Now to put this back together, push in, drop the extractor I mean. It's locked in, it won't fall. I usually clean the holes just with a dry cloth in there, and down this striker channel. Apologize for the bad lighting here. Push the striker cup in. Push this in. Settled. Now I lube my barrel down the front where you can obviously see it contacts the slide. I do it in this channel right here where it contacts the locking block, and I just light coat on the top and on the sides and over here. I do put lube on my guide rod. I hate that springy sound that it has when you're doing the slide. Now I do clean out the grooves on the slide over here. I put about a drop of oil on each of the rails on the frame, and put it on the gun. And there it is, a quick tutorial. Well, I guess not tutorial, but just show you how I break down and clean my Glocks, detail strip, and where I usually lube them at. XJ1911, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them and let me know. Thank you again.